News coming in that Rajya Sabha MP and Shiv Sena leader Milind Deora has shot off a letter to the new Civil Aviation Minister on the Mumbai airport near miss recently involving Indigo and Air India flights. In this video that went viral just a few days ago on the 10th of June, an Indigo flight was seen landing just barely 500 meters behind an Air India aircraft that was on its takeoff roll, completely a violation of safety procedures. The air traffic control staff have been de-rostered. An inquiry has been ordered by the Directorate General of Civil Aviation. Milind Deora has just written a letter calling for the new Civil Aviation Minister to give this his attention, because he says that runway congestion is posing a severe threat to passenger safety. He's asked the DGCA to initiate a complete inquiry. That, of course, has already happened. The video that you see on your screen has been shared millions of times across the world. The Indigo flight that landed just behind that Air India flight on the very same runway. The safety separation margins was completely violated. Indigo has said that they had permission to land. They were cleared to land. The Air India has not issued a statement, but the air traffic controllers at the Mumbai airport have been de-rostered. So who was wrong? Where did the violation or the lapse actually occur? Could this have been a catastrophic runway collision? If things were even a slight bit different. Mustafa Sheikh is with me live from Mumbai for more on this. Mustafa, what action has been taken so far? An inquiry is already on this near miss at the Mumbai airport. Milind Deora has written a letter to the Civil Aviation Minister as well. Where does the investigation stand as to how this happened?
Well, Shiv, as of now, what is clear is that both Indigo and Air India have clarified that they were just following the instructions that were given to them by ATC. So it seems that it's the ATC officials who have, not followed the laid down procedures, and hence the Airport Authority of India has also said that these SOPs should be followed. Remember, there are airports who are functioning differently at different places. In Mumbai, the airports follow something called as the time spacing, which means that a time-based spacing has been kept between one aircraft taking off and the other aircraft landing. And these at some places these are distance-based, also distance-based. But in Mumbai, it's time-space management which is done, and that it seems that somewhere was not done by the ATC officials, and hence this incident was seen. Milind Deora has written to the Aviation Ministry, and he is saying that serious cognizance should be taken of this incident, because there's a lot of traffic congestion on the airports like Mumbai. The standard operating procedures cannot be taken for granted, and hence a detailed investigation is required so that such an incident doesn't take place. It's true that there is another new airport in Mumbai which is in making. Yes. The already existing Terminal 2 and Terminal 1 are somewhat, what we can say, under. There is a lot of what you can say air traffic happening on the existing terminals. But at the same point, the safety has to be paramount. And Milind Deora has reminded the ministry that this investigation should basically make sure that such an incident is not repeated. Back to you.
Okay, Mustafa, thanks very much for getting us that update. So the air traffic controller, it looks like, was at fault here. What further action will be taken? Because this impinges on the lives of passengers. God forbid if the margin of separation was smaller than it was, it could have led to a true disaster. Thankfully, that didn't happen, but it has to be ensured that it never ever comes close to anything of this kind ever again. Thanks, Mustafa, for joining us on that.